appreciate it. Today, guess what we get to do? We get to play with some fire. So I'm going to show you how to smoke some ribs like you would not believe, and they're going to be phenomenal. I just recently got into smoking, and I don't smoke. No, I got a smoker from Walmart, little cheapy dome thing, and the thing is amazing, and I love it. And you know, any reason to play with fire, I'm going to take advantage of that. So we're going to smoke some ribs. I actually have half a rack of baby backs, and then I also have some beef as well. So we're going to try that. I'm going to show you how to make a rub that's going to be wonderful, and I'm also going to show you how to take care of this membrane here. Also, you have to have some equipment. You've got to have your fire starter, and you also need some hickory flavor, all-natural wood chips, and then I really like the all-natural charcoal as well. And I'm going to show you the spice setup, how much of each to make a wonderful rub, and then we're going to get into it and dress in those ribs and ready for the smoker. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, we're going to start off with creating this wonderful dry rub, and I'm going to show you some of the peppers and the spices that go into this. This is really good, and you can try some variations depending on your preference for hot or sweet. So I'm just going to go through it. This is a very simple recipe. We've got 1 tablespoon of each of these with chili powder, paprika, cumin, garlic, and onion. And then we've got 1 teaspoon of a couple different peppers, the white pepper, black pepper, and then I've got 4 tablespoons of kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and then depending on how hot you like it, your cayenne pepper, just got a teaspoon of that. So we're going to combine all these ingredients and we're going to mix it up and create our rub. There we go. Alright, now that I've got that all thoroughly mixed, I'm going to use my little makeshift funnel here and fill up this spice, this old spice jar. There we go. And the wonderful thing about this spice jar is it's got a really nice top to it, so it comes out really, really nice. And that's it. Alright, next I'm going to show you how to deal with this membrane that's on the bottom of the ribs. And we want to remove that so all of our flavor can be coated equally on both sides. So we want to take this membrane off because it will be tough as well. There you go. And now it's ready for the rub. And I'm going to do that to each of these. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to be putting on the spice. And this beef membrane was really difficult to get off, so I literally had to get in there and trim away with a knife. Alright, so now what you're going to do is just going to spread on a lot of this dry rub. Just going to put it all over it, just like that. And just rub it in real good. And give another generous amount of spice on there. And that one's good. Now the other one that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dress this one up with some mustard. I saw a Kansas City style ribs recipe that had mustard on it. So I'm going to give that a try as well before I put the dry rub on. And a little taste test with that. Alright. Again, a generous amount of your rub on there, both sides. So yeah, as you can see, it's going to be really messy. It's all fun. It's all good. Just like that. Make sure you get everything coated nicely. There you go. Now, those are ready. Alright, while those ribs are resting in that dry rub, I'm going to show you how to make a wet mop sauce. A real runny, kind of sweet flavored sauce that will wet mop on the ribs at about an hour and a half to 2 hours into it. Just take a healthy amount of ketchup and turn your stove on about medium high. good squirt of syrup and some Worcestershire sauce in there. Use a little soy sauce as well. A couple good shakes in there. Some garlic. I just kind of like to throw things together, so you know. Some brown sugar. Add some sweet to it, and then you can use Dr. Pepper, cola, root beer, or beer. So I'm going to cook that up for a good, maybe 10-15 minutes. Let it thicken just a little bit. Alright, I'm going to bring that to a simmer. Let that cook, like I said, about, maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. While that's cooking, let's go make some fire. Alright, now we're outside. What a beautiful day it is. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our canned chimney fire starter. Dump our natural charcoal in there, fill it up. Get that all the way to the top. And then, take a piece of newspaper, crumple that up, stick it right underneath there. And then we're going to light that. We're going to leave that set for about probably, gosh, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. It's going to be red hot. Works pretty cool. Ooh, now that's coming along really nicely. It's nice and hot. And while that's continuing on, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the smoker setup and how to get that rolling as well. All right.